another video, The Secrets of How the Rich Scheme. And the secret is this. They tell you something and you're supposed to listen to it because they make you feel as if they are doing it. Let's take your favorite people who love the children, right? And, we're going to talk about the school district, right? So, yet, they tell you that it's safe. They tell you all these things and, about your child and, the stuff they teaching them, just a bunch of lies. But here's the thing that none of us never catch, even from the government, right? Where are they kids? They kids ain't in public school. These kids are having a tutor at their big old mansion. Or are they in private school? They're not in public school. So, of course, they'll tell you whatever you need to hear about your child in public school because your child's nothing really but just a dollar sign. Just like prison. But you notice how the government, they make money off of you. Because you go, you sign a legislation, and you rally behind them, you vote for them, you put them in office and all this, you support them, and they got millions of dollars, but yet they running around on their campaign, raising money for what? Called raising money for what? For commercials? To be seen? And people out here are starving? People out here are homeless? People from different countries can come over here and get what you got while your grandmama's sitting up hurt and she got to pay a copayment? Or she can't get no medicine unless she have the money, but yet anybody can come over here and get whatever they want from any country? But when are you going to wake up and realize that these people was never for you from the beginning? It's a scheme. And they scamming you by their lies. Because what do they really know about us when they living in a big old mansion on the hills? They got horses. They got cattle. 8 bedrooms to 20 bedrooms to 2 kitchens. 10 bathrooms. 8 garages. Their kids got motorcycles. All kind of gadgets. What do they know about how we live? Or how the person in poverty lives? They don't know. They own stuff. But they want you to work for them to get them rich. And then yet you're supposed to follow behind them and then they lie so much. They can't even be faithful to their wives unless they gotta go get a call girl. And I'm gonna tell you why a lot of them like these transsexuals. Because see, it's a fetish and it's a fantasy for them. They love it. See, because they'll do what their wives won't do. Most of the wives, they okay. Because they enjoying the money. They don't care. They living good. They baking cookies. See, they don't know about God. That's why they don't do anything to have any God's principles in anything that they do. I was even watching Fox News, Hannah. And this guy say he's Christian, but then the things that comes out of his mouth. And it makes you question a lot of things around it. All this stuff is staged. And we the audience. And we supposed to believe they full of lies. And the ones that's part of it is the creators of this app and any other app. They all rich. We sit back and we make them money by on they app. Like I said in one video, this is all nothing but a TV, a streaming service. And they just give us a couple of crumbs. So what if they pay you? You think they're really gonna pay you what they get paid or really gonna pay out there? Of course they'll pay you out. Can you get them paid? To the billions they getting, they only issuing out maybe 15 million to everybody that they supplying a month that has over 1,000 subscribers, 400, paying them out. And y'all, like, hound dog, gotta do another video, this, there, before. I know it may pay your bills. That's okay. I understand you have to live. I get that. But you got to see the trickery behind everything that these people do. Because they don't care about you. You think they do? By when they get up there with their little speeches And they got their little PA right there. They got the security right there. All these people behind them, right? But are they behind you when it comes down? When cameras go off, just like when your camera go off, what do? You like, nah, you clean up your mess, you do whatever. You go do what you don't put your videos out, you know what I mean? Half of them, you don't keep your Bibles out and continue to read. The camera go off, you're like, okay, I'm going to study. Half of you like, oh, wow, I did my deed. You know what I mean? I'm going to check and see how many people subscribe and see how many views I got. You know, that's what it's really about. But while they sitting up living lavish, they sitting up, you know what I mean? They just sitting up just comfortable while you sitting up struggling, lying on your kids, lying on their education. These people ain't letting their kids get taught the same thing your kids being taught. These kids being taught about credit, about money, you know, about the things of importance of life. They learn the loopholes. So when their parents die, then they can take over the family business, and they know the loophole to continue this. It's a cycle. It's a continued cycle. They family got money, so they're going to continue to make money. They're going to continue to keep building the empire and have something past their children. But people, regular, like, you know, you got to work hard if you want to really get somewhere to break that cycle. You know what I mean? And most of you work so hard, but you still ain't going to get to where you need to be because they're not going to allow you to be that way. They're just like these small businesses. You know, they put so many stipulations on these things. But yet, let somebody come with $billions, want to open up something, also find them. Let somebody that is struggling and spend their harder on money trying to open up a little business, they're going to snap everything on it. It's going to be so hard you ain't going to make no money because you got to pay so much with the state and with this and with that and so forth and so on. It's just like you just making ends meet still. You might as well go back to work. Let these people fool you. The Bible tells us about these people. Wicked people in high places, man. Y'all just got to really understand what these people are up to. This is spiritual warfare and needs people on the opposite ends of it. It's all a stage. But they don't care about you, how you live, where you come from, or your opinion. That's why they don't go into these neighborhoods. And when they do, you know what I mean, they make a big old scene of it with cameras and all that. Oh, look what I'm doing. I'm really trying to help the community. No, you're not. Talk to the ones that really need to be that really needs to be heard from the things that they're going through. While you there, pull out your check and write somebody a $5,000 check. Say, you know what, since I'm here, I'm going to write you this check. Don't just do a video prop and leave. Think about it. But I'm gloves is off. The knowledge that I got, I'm just going to put it out there. The Lord gave me knowledge, not just biblical knowledge, but I've been having knowledge from street knowledge, from just knowing things. And I'm going to start talking about it. I've been withheld in a lot of things, but you know what? I talked to the Lord. The Lord said, I can pour out the knowledge that I have. Because people really need to know. They need to know biblical stuff, but they really need to know other things as well. Because it all ties in to what? The truth. And that's what I'm going to start bringing until the day my page crumble. But even if that's so, I'm going to still be doing what I'm doing, praising the Lord and doing his works. Because I ain't going to let nobody stop what I'm doing. And I'm not going to let nobody trick me or fool me. Because, see, I know what's going on. The wolves is off of my eyes. See, I can see. I can hear. I know from what the Bible tells me. From what I lived through, what I saw, what I've been through. From what I know. From people in high places that I know. See, just because I'm a little pastor on here, y'all don't know who I know. Y'all don't know what I'm into. I can be a private investigator. Y'all, I can know somebody that's a senator. Y'all just see what y'all want to see. That's the problem. When y'all start really seeing what you need to see, do you really start understanding what is really happening? But you'll never see what is happening because you don't want to see it because you're a part of it. And you're a part of it. Look at yourself. Look in the mirror. Look how you being lied to. Look how you submit. Look how you act, and look how you are. You know, and you're falling into an agenda upon what they want you to do, what they want you to see, whatever that they want, whatever that they don't want you to know, they don't want you to see. That's why you got to go far and beyond what anybody says or what they say. You have to start searching and studying and start looking and paying attention. The Bible says, "Take heed for a reason, be watchful." Don't be a fool because they think you are. Just because they got suits and got money don't make them know it all. Because people that's of God is more powerful than any of them cowards. And that's just facts.